Uh, I asked Jerry to share a couple words about what it means to be Catholic and to be pro-life. So he's going to share some of those words with you now.
Hello, Wood. I'm honored that I have been chosen to talk to you today. I went to Wood rather recently. You guys have been given a great opportunity from football, great performance in hockey in November. I'm not here to talk about any of that. I'm here to talk about life, a lifespan really from the womb to the tomb. Before I go any further, as I said, my name is Gerald Shamo. I went to Wood, and I am currently a seminarian at St. Charles Borromeo Seminary. We all know that life starts at the moment of conception. When a man's sperm meets a woman's egg, roughly 9 months later, it's a baby, unless, of course, a miscarriage takes place. Fetus is a Latin word with 3 meanings: 1, child; 2, infant; and 3, baby. So then the pro-choice movement came out with a new slogan: it's not a baby, it's an embryo. Believe it or not, that too is a Latin word. It translates the young of an animal, especially that of a mammal, in the early stages of development within the womb. Isn't that amazing? 4,000 innocent, defenseless children are aborted each day, and the only argument they have is that it's not a baby, it's a fetus. So next time someone approaches you and says, it's not a baby, it's a fetus, you can say, well, holy crap, we finally agree on something. Life is such an extremely precious gift, and it's so fragile. I beg you to respect your life and the life of others, no matter what stage of life they are in. When I was at Wood, I was not part of a particular clique in high school. In fact, I kind of went from one group to another. I would say hello as I passed people in the and just see how their weekend was and so on. And as I was doing this, one to pass time and to get to know kids and let them know that they can always come to me and talk. It wasn't until a year after graduation I found out what impact this had on one particular student. There was a kid that sat behind me sophomore year. We never really hung out, and we never really did anything, but every day when I walked into class, I would say, hello, what's up? He had a rough home life, and he was picked on every day at grade school and high school. I can't imagine what his life was like, what he has been going through. One day, a year after graduation, I got an email from him. So as I read the email, it says things like, thank you, you were the only person who ever talked to me in high school, and I consider you my best friend in the world, but I think my time here is up. It was obvious he was going to commit suicide, so I got his number off Facebook, and I called him. Hours later, we hung up. Through the intercession of the Holy Spirit, I was able to convince him his life had meaning and purpose. As high school students, you all have unique relationships with one another. The reason he was going to do it was because he was tired of being picked on and ignored his whole life. What if that was your little brother, or your sister, your son or daughter, your niece or nephew? Respecting and protecting life does not stop after birth. It's a role we play our entire lives. No one knows what your friends and classmates are going through besides you. Respecting life starts in the womb and goes so much further. So as you leave the auditorium, hold the door for someone. Say hello to someone. And as you go through your day, continue that. You very well can make someone's day. Be there for each other. If you learn to respect each other for who each person is, you will leave Wood and go into the world and make a difference. Thank you, Archbishop Wood, and I'll see you in Washington, D.C.